Okay, so Travis, in checking the baby monitor, Twitter, you saw that I was a little colicky.
All of it.
I did have you print all of Twitter, but I don't need to read it now. I have memorized it because I was like, oh my God, are you blaming the guy that got us out of Afghanistan and not the guy that got us into it or the guy that did the peace deal with the Taliban?
Release the 5,000 prisoners. Release the 5,000 prisoners. One of whom is the new president.
Who's the new? He released the prisoner. Oh, that was the last one. Was this the last one this morning? Thank you. Obama in 2010 persuaded ISIL to arrest Taliban political chief Abdul Ghani Baradar, who was later freed from prison at the behest of Donald Trump. He has now led the Taliban to victory as it reclaims power, even though everyone told him not to do that, including the Afghan government. Yes. And so all the people that just did the overthrow were the prisoners that he and Pompeo released. Pompeo got a nice picture with that guy, though, with that guy.
Can we also just point out the fact that everything with Trump is transitional?
Well, it was all...
So when he makes a deal with the Taliban and they take over, then who's going to be loyal to Trump? Oh, that's right, the Taliban. And then they put their Taliban guy in charge of that.
Of course he only negotiated with the terrorists because he's a terrorist.
Strongman dictators.
On 9/11. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm yelling. I'm yelling.
We all are.
You don't need to get me whipped up. I'm already,
loud noises.
I'm already like a spinning top. I'm just like, what?
Loud noises.
Shut up, anyone named Cheney. Shut up. Oh my God. You're going to have the whole shut up cannon just primed and ready to go all morning, right?
You shouldn't never trust a Cheney.
Oh my God.
Never trust a Cheney.
In fact, even Richard Engel said the turning point was when we went to Iraq.
Yes.
That was the most we ever had the Taliban on the ropes. And then we let bin Laden go at Tora Bora and went to Iraq. And that's when oh my God.
Obama got him.
We took our eyes off the ball.
What did Obama cost us? What does one bullet cost? One bullet in his eye. He only had one good eye when he died. Oh my God. Barbara Lee was right. We should always have treated this like a law enforcement thing. We should have taken out Al Qaeda and bin Laden. Boom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 20 years, trillions of dollars. Oh,
Iraq had nothing to do with it.
Thank you. Oh my God. And this is, thank you, it magically disappeared from the RNC website about Donald Trump's historic peace deal with the Taliban, who he assured us was peaceful. Oh my God.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Well, he does because he's our number one domestic terrorist.
He likes a strongman dictator, Stephanie. That's his fetish.
I can't with this whole thing. I desperately need Rude Pundit because I can only speak in swears. And I need Eric Bullard because he wrote, of course, a great piece about the mainstream media.
And then
having all neocons and warhawks on to talk about how, really, this is Biden's mess? Oh, my God.
And we got you a binky for the 8 o'clock hour.
Yes, Paula Poundstone, because we can have nice things.
You need some dessert tea as well?
She is the dessert tea of comedy.
Okay.
Paula Poundstone. She's a nice...
Watery and flavorless?
No. Something like
a kombucha squash.
I have a strawberry shortcake tea.
Do you
She's
really?
like that. I do. I have a blueberry muffin tea.
It tastes like water.
I have
can't be naturally flavored.
Chocolate hazelnut. Yes, they exist in nature.
Smells delicious. Tastes like nothing.
Let's do a guess the quote.
Oh God. Okay.
Dear.
Who said the die was cast when the deal was done by Donald Trump? If you want my observation, President Biden inherited a momentum that had been given to the Taliban because they felt they had now won. He'd also inherited a momentum of troop withdrawal from the international community, the U.S. Who said that?
Wally Gator.
No, the UK defense minister unloads on Trump for giving... I think, in a sense, the seeds of what we're seeing today were before President Biden took office. The seeds were a peace deal that was effectively rushed, that wasn't done in collaboration properly with the international community, and then a dividend taken out incredibly quickly.
Quick Draw McGraw.
No, the same guy, the UK defense minister.
I'm trying.
You're terrible at this.
Wow. I mean, he really did tie Biden's hands.
Yeah.
And you're really pretending that he didn't want to get out even sooner? And by the way, once again, it's because it's always about him.
Yeah.
Because he rushed it to try to say he had a historic peace deal for his stupid doomed re-election.
Yep.
Right? That's exactly why we're where we are. Oh, my God. Oh, look, Sean, it's a statement from the office.
few of those this weekend.
It's time for Joe Biden to resign. In disgrace for what he's allowed to happen in Afghanistan with a tremendous surge in COVID. Yes, oh God, everything was so pristine on both those fronts when you handed it over. Wow. It shouldn't be a big deal because he wasn't elected legitimately in the first place.
Ah! I ignored that part.
He's got a bugaboo.
Jessica just tweeted, guess who can't resign? You, because you lost. Remember that. Get a hobby. Seriously. Oh, my God. Do we have a second part of his, like, how great his peace partners, the Taliban, are?
Mm-hmm.
And I said right from the beginning, not easy to get out of these conflicts, very complex in terms of all of
Only
the people you have
fix
to
it?
deal with, including, frankly, people in the Senate, people in the House, and a lot of people feel differently about things. But I've been amazed at how positive the response is to getting out of Afghanistan
to
moving on. And I really had a great conversation with him today.
Did you?
Him the mullahs.
You're so great. It's always him, me. I have such a great relationship with fill in the brutal terrorist dictator here. I have such a great relationship with fill in the blank terrorist. That's why, me, only I can fix it. Look what I did. Historic peace deal with our partners for peace, the Taliban, who promises they won't do anything.
There's also, he said that he left Biden a plan to get out of there.
Oh, he did not.
Okay, first of all, there's no plan because it's Donald Trump. Second of all, if there was, it was written in crayon on the back of that Denny's placemat cognitive test that he took.
He had two choices. Either to, first of all, his hands were tied. They made the deal already. So it was either that and double down and go to war with the Taliban. By the way, if Donald Trump were president, this would have been even worse because it would have been all-out war the way he was going to. It would have been civil war, and I don't. Okay.
And we were supposed to be out by May under Donald Trump's deal.
Thank you. And by the way, once again, the Republicans are rooting for the Taliban.
Yes.
They're rooting for the terrorists against the American president. I just can't anymore. Traitor tot Donald Trump Jr.
Oh,
of
that
course.
one.
Not surprising, Biden's woke intelligent gurus are the same ones who were wrong on Russian collusion. No, they weren't. Traitor tot.
Oh.
And the same ones who were wrong about Russian bounties. Oh, no, I think Russian bounties probably, in light of all this. I'm going to find out a lot more about that and Russia's involvement. Okay. And then people just tweeted, your father's agreement with the Taliban started this chaos. Oh, my God. Do they think we've all had, like, short-term, we've all been struck in the head?
With a mallet, a cartoon mallet.
Yes, with a big cartoon mallet. Like, okay. Yes, Travis, sorry.
Just because you brought up Trump or Jr., the spawn, and, critical race theory, clip number 7. That's a real treat.
Pompeo.
Oh, God.
Ew. Okay, sorry. This is. Do I really have to? He's the one that negotiated the stupid deal with the terrorists, with the guy that's standing next to. Okay.
I think weak American leadership always harms American security.
Yes,
so this is in the context of a Biden administration that has basically abandoned the global stage in favor of climate change. Right? They've been focused on critical race theory while the embassy is at risk. That didn't happen during our 4 years.
Wait, what? We're focused on critical race theory. You're focused on it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay, can I just read some of Twitter just to placate myself? Just because baby needs it.
This could take the rest of the show.
Okay, well, the first one you printed twice. The first bunch of them you printed twice. So that's why you thought there were more than there were. But it isn't where you go to think, like, am I crazy? I'm not an Afghanistan expert, but oh, my God. Right?
I don't know
it's a Republican that got us into that. We always have to clean up their messes. It's a Republican that got us into this, then diverted everything that we gained by going into Iraq. Didn't get bin Laden. Obama had to get bin Laden, which is the reason we went in the first place. And then you're blaming the guy that's been in 6 months that got us out finally after 20 years.
Democrats always clean things up after Republicans.
Not the people that got us in or the people that screwed up the peace deal to make themselves look. Mark tweets, I can't remember what article this is from. Trump was clearly desperate to make a deal that would allow him to say he had ended the war. As the talks progress, Trump repeatedly announced troop withdrawals, depriving his negotiators of leverage. The Taliban began rooting for Trump to win re-election. Yes. T-Pain says, tragic fact. Last year, Trump and Pompeo freed 5,000 Taliban fighters in exchange for a 3-month ceasefire to help his failing presidential campaign. Those are the forces that took over, right?
Yep.
Oh, my God. The Afghan forces weren't getting paid, I don't think, for months. The Taliban was paying them to melt away. It's just, this is the same thing that happened I'm going to have a stroke. In
Get
Iraq.
some tea. Decaf tea.
With ISIS, right?
Yep.
That's where the Iraqi just melted away because I can't. Okay. How many times
God.
can we? Joe Walsh, who I've got to say, I give him credit, former Republican douchebag.
Yeah. Still
But-
is.
Still needs to pay his child support.
Yes, there's that. But still, it's like there are some honest Republicans that are like, "Are you kidding me? Give me a break with this."
Yeah.
Blaming Biden. He said so many of these Republicans now blasting Biden for this exit didn't say last year when Trump actually said he trusted the Taliban and then set in motion an even earlier exit. Thank you. Rude Pundit, who there's not enough F-bombs in the world, said a whole lot of Iraq war hawks who should probably shut the up right now. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
I only want to hear the second half of what Liz Cheney said. Do we have that?
Oh, we got all of it.
Yeah, Biden has a response. She is the scorpion that told us she would sting us.
Yes.
But it's like one throwaway like word
Right,
for
because she has
Biden.
to say that both sides do it.
But
and both
she
sides,
really leaned into.
Yes, that's true. I mean, do we even need to do a commercial for the Steph store? I mean, the shirts are flying off the right. Look at this. Look at it. Get your face
Look
up
at
there.
that.
Get your face up there. Look. We have them for Team Pfizer, Team J&J. We are all Team Vaccine here. We have amazing.
That's right.
And you can get it on everything. Right, Chris? Not just shirts.
Bath mats, shower curtains. You can get it on art, a clock. You can get
Duvet.
a selfie bomb on a clock.
We have Stephanie Miller swag. We have sexy liberal swag. And, of course, all the vaccine shirts. Get it now. StephanieMiller.com. Whee!